Good morning, everyone. So I think we should start our today's session. Okay. Yeah. Once again, good morning, everyone. So I think all of you know me. So no need to give my introduction, but still, as a part of this session and as a formality, I just give my brief introduction that I am Rohit Patel and I am looking for the process sensors product line in the sensor division of Lubi Electronics. Today we will discuss on the process sensors product range and especially for the Baumer flavor level sensor. So as a part of the process sensors group level sensor, before start with our today's topic, I will just give you brief introduction about the Baumer process sensors total product range what we have in the Baumer sensors group. So in process sensors, basically we have a pressure, level, temperature, conductivity, and flow. These five product is there. Okay. So mostly as a name, you understand that the process sensor itself indicate that these sensors are used in the process industries, process plants, and in process equipments. So here in Baumer, we have the solutions for all these product range. So mostly in process industries, these five parameters is the key parameters which is needs to monitor, measure, and control the process and for the equipment in the process plants. So the function of the pressure transmitter is to measure the pressure of the media level. We will discuss in brief. Okay, today. And temperature sensor is used to measure the temperature of the media, some gases. Okay, conductivity especially for the dairy industries, food and beverage industries, and flow sensor is also used to measure the flow of the liquid media. Here, Baumer process sensors product range is manufactured to focus the especially food and beverage industries, then dairy industries, pharmaceutical and cosmetic industries. So we shall give the solution to particular these industries. Now start with our today's topic, that is Baumer flavor level sensor. So here the name given is the flavor level sensors. Why this flavor level? Because the level sensor is a very intelligent device. Okay. So the name itself indicate that the level sensor that it is used to detect the level of the liquid, powder, sticky media, viscous media, and number of various media. So we can detect the level for different types of media materials. Our Baumer level sensor is alternate solution of the traditional type for level sensor. I think all of you see the top right corner vibrating fork image. So nowadays in process industries, previously customer was using vibrating fork type level sensors only, but they are also facing number of challenges with this particular sensor. So they are now switching from vibrating fork sensors to this our advanced technology clear level sensors. So why they are switching from this particular traditional vibrating fork sensor to the clear level sensor? So here we have some special features and some advantages of Baumer level sensors against this fork type level sensors. So in vibrating fork level sensor, there is a two vibrating fork is there, which is calibrated from the factory. So it vibrates at particular resonant frequency. So I think it's moving parts. While in our Baumer level sensor, there is no any moving part. The second is due to this vibrating fork, the size is big. The size of the vibrating fork is very big. While our in Baumer sensor, this sensing part is only 10 to 15 mm, which is comes in contact with the media. So immersion length of this Baumer sensor is very small against vibrating fork sensors. So due to this vibrating fork, there is a chances of damage because it's a very delicate part and the size of this particular fork is very big. So handling of this sensor is very typical. Customer has to take care to install and mount particularly. While in our case, very less possibility of damage because it's a very light in weight, small in size, very compact. Okay. Vibrating fork is calibrated or it is tuned as a particular resonant frequency. So there is a required eligible engineer to install this particular sensors properly in vessels or in pipes or in process equipments. While in our Baumer, there is no any limitations to install this sensor. You can install our level sensor horizontally, vertically, top mounting, or in any degree of position. So there is no any limitation of installation in our Baumer sensors. In vibrating fork, if you install improperly, then it will give the pulse triggering. So it will not work properly. You can see in the image there is a two fork in vibrating fork. So when we use these sensors in the industries to measure the level of particular media, just like a viscous media or some sticky media or some powders with the oily parts. So in that case, there is a chances of the stuck of the media between these two particular form. So once the media stuck in the form, the resonant frequency of this level sensor will become changed and it gives the false triggering. Even the media is not present in the hopper or in vessels. So while in our case, Baumer level sensors, there is no chances of the stick of the media on the sensing part, or even if some viscous media or some sticky media stick on this sensing area, then also it will work properly. The size of the vibrating fork is too big, so it can install in the big vessels or big pipes only. It cannot be used, it cannot be installed in the very small pipes like 1 inch pipe or 1 by 2 inch pipe to detect the level of the media like water or some liquid media. In our case, the immersion layer of the Baumer sensor is only 10 to 15 mm. So we can install our level sensor in even very small 1 by 2 inch pipe also to detect the level of the liquid. So mostly in industries, customers are going to replace these vibrating fork sensors with our Baumer clever level sensor. Due to the size of this vibrating fork sensor is big, so overall weight of the sensor is also high. So there is a chances of damage and handling problem is there. While in our Baumer sensor, the size is very small, so the weight is also very less. So it is useful in industries. So here these are the basic features or some advantages of our Baumer level sensor against vibrating fork. So due to this reason, customers are going to replace our sensors with vibrating fork sensors. In Baumer level sensors, we have different models are there. So basically, we have four series is there. That is the LBFS, which is very economical model, and the standard model LBFS. LBFS having the industrial as well as hygienic model is also there. Second one is the LBFI, that is the advanced version of the LBFS having some IO-link facilities. LBFH is again same type of LBFI but having the hygienic mounting arrangements. So we can use this particular sensor in pharma industries, dairy and food and beverage. Industrial application like utility section, so where oil is there media as a oil impurity is there in water. So in a wastewater treatment plant or some oil or some other industries where the chemical is there, not a food part is present. In that cases, we can use our industrial type of sensors. And for a food media, we have to use the sensor with the hygienic capabilities. Last one is the LFS. That is the high-end model in our Baumer level sensor having the number of feature to teaching the media for different types of media we can teach through these particular sensors. So here we have some basic technical specifications or some features that is common for all these level sensors. That is the technology. Our Baumer level sensor works on the frequency sweep technology, while the vibrating fork sensor works on the resonant frequency. Tuning fork is there. So once the frequency change, it gives the output. So if any media stuck on this vibrating fork, it gives the pulse triggering. While in Baumer clever level sensor, it generates the high frequency sweep waves from this sensing area, that is the immersion part, 10 to 15 length is there, and it detects the dielectric constant of the media. Once the media is stuck on this particular area or comes in contact with our sensing part, then the dielectric value of this particular frequency gets changed and it detects the media is present. So this is the technology how it detects the media. Second is the very small immersion length. So the sensing part is very small, 10 to 15 and that is also the material is big. So now this is the polyether ether cation, which is compatible for food industries, food and beverage industries, pharmaceutical industries. So our level sensor is compatible for all these industries, food and beverage, cosmetic, pharmaceutical, dairy industries. So we can supply in these industries very easily. Third one is the point level detection and contact type. Our level sensor is a contact type level sensor, means whenever the media comes in contact with the sensing area, then only it gives the outputs. Okay. So whenever customer wants to detect the level of media inside the tank, then whatever level they want at that location, we have to mount the level sensor. Suppose in tank, customer wants two level to detect, low level and high level. Then we have to introduce two level sensor, one at the low level, second one at the high level. So when the media comes in contact at the low level, it gives the output. When the material achieves the high level, then it gives the high level output. Our level sensor having the PNP, NPN, NO, NC configurable. It can be programmed through a Baumer Flex program or software also. So no need to make the inventory of PNP separately or NPN. So customer can use only one sensor as a PNP as well as a NPN as per their requirements. Our sensor is applicable for all types of media material. So our sensor, this Baumer level sensor, we can use for the liquid, just like milk, buttermilk, then water, then viscous media, just like jam, copy paste, toothpaste, oil media is there, powder is there, plastic granules is there. So number of media we can detect through our level sensor. It is also available in different length as per the application or as per the industry requirements. We have very small length also there and higher 250 length sensor also available. So if customer wants to detect the level from top, so customer can use the 250 or 100 length sensor also. So we have different length sensor is also available. It is also available in industrial type and hygienic type also. So for utility application, we have to use or some just like resin or hardener, this type of media is there, then we can use our industrial model. And for food type media, like tomato ketchup and sauce, soya sauce, butter, cheese, for this type of media, we have to go with the hygienic model. In hygienic, the SS part is very roughness is very small, so there is no chance of residue material on this area. Okay, so it will be clear very easily through CIP systems. It is suitable for CIP. Okay, so what is the CIP? So mostly in food and beverage or dairy industry, CIP is the key process. So CIP is the clean in place process. So once the any process is done in the dairy or food and beverage industry, customer has to clean all each and every equipments, pipes, vessels, tanks. Okay, with some special chemicals and hot waters to remove the residue material or to make it bacteria free. So in that cases, the temperature will be 130 to 150 degrees there. So our sensor is capable to sustain particular this temperature and it is compatible with the CIP detergents like the HNO3 NaOH chemicals. So our sensor we can use in the CIP system also. It can be programmed through tax programmer. So Baumer tax programmer software is there. We can program, we can teach this sensor for the particular media also. So as per the customer requirement, we can teach the media for the sensor. So we have number of features against the traditional type of sensor. So customers are going to introduce these sensors. Here we have some basic applications, images. to understand how our sensors can mount or where it is used. You can see here that in the particular tank, low level, three sensor is mounted in tank. One at the low level position, second one is the high level to detect the low and high level sensor, and third one is the overfilling protection. So to protect the overfilling of the media, customer also going to use these sensors for overfilling detection. And see the bottom sensor that is mounted in a very small pipe. So this our only 10 to 15 immersion length is there. This is the advantage. We can use our sensors to detect the media level in pipe for dry run protection application. So if the media is not present in tank or in pipe, then the pump should not work. If the filling pump is running without the media, then there is a chances of damage of that pump. So to protect this pump, customers are use the particular sensors as a dry run protection in pipe. They are introducing these sensors in pipe. So very small space where the constraint space constraint is there. In that cases, we can introduce our sensors to detect the level. So this is the practical actual image from the beverage industries. So one buffer tank is there. So low level and high level sensors already mounted. You can see here. So this type of applications we can show in dairy industries, beverage, wine production type of plants, soft drink producers. So number of application and number of industries where we can supply our level sensors to detect the low level, high level, other applications. Second one, that is the packaging applications. I think we have number of packaging OEMs and customers where they are manufacturing the machines to pack the powder, some liquid, some viscous medias. So in that cases, they have the hoppers, and the hopper they detect the level through these level sensors to make the hopper continuously filled. So in that cases, we can use our level sensor to detect the level of high level. So here you can see our level sensor is mounted here for high level measurement. So we have number of applications and number of customers in the filling and packaging area. Auger filling machines, we can use our level sensor. For powder level sensor, plastic granules. So number of medias we can detect through this our level sensor. And we have done this type of application successfully. Next one is the dry run protection of feeding pump. As discussed earlier, this is our level sensor mounted in very small pipe to detect the liquid media inside the pipe. If the media is not present in pipe or in tank, then this SS feeding pump should not run. So in that case, they take the inputs from our sensors and stop the pump. So again, same industries, dairy, beverage, wine production, soft drink producers, they are using this type of sensors for these applications, and protections. See here, one video is there. I would like to show one video that how our Baumer level sensor works with the very viscous media also. So the media is the cheese, and this is the our actual demonstration video that we have done in the Banas Dairy Palanpur. Okay. See here, the media is cheese, very viscous. You can see that the very big layer is there on the tip of the sensors or on the rod of the sensors. Material is stuck on this sensors tip, even though it gives the proper output. You can see the media is contact here, the output is off. Once it is comes in contact with the media, it gives the output. See here, blue light is there on the top of the sensors. So when we dip this sensor, it gives the output, means the media is present. When we remove the sensors from this hopper, then it output will becomes off. Even the material is there, already stuck 10 to 15 layer is there. So in this type of cases also, our level sensor works very satisfactorily. So that's why the name given is the clever level sensor, very intelligent device. Another video. So here the water is the media. So mostly in process plants, our level sensor customer using to detect the liquid level. So they mount horizontally, but there is a chances of the sprinkling of the media on the tip of the sensor. So this is not an actual level. So in that case, our level sensor should not give the output. See here, whenever we deep these sensors, whenever the sensor comes in contact properly, then only it gives the output. That is the blue light. See, yes, output is on. And when the media is not there, the output becomes off. So this is the actual condition. But in process plant, there may be chances of this type of sprinkling of the media on the tip. So here you can see the output is not on. So in that case, our level sensor should not give the output. So we can teach this way also. So this is the requirement from the industries. In dairy industries, I think all of you know the whenever milk is feeding, then it creates the foam. Very big size of the foam, it is created inside the tank. So our level sensor can differentiate the actual milk and the foam of this milk. So some of the customers needs to not to detect the foam, only detect only milk part. So we can teach our level sensor this way also. So number of applications we have done successfully and it is worked properly. So here basic applications we have introduced, that is the our level sensor can work for this application, that is powder level detection, liquid level detection, milk packaging machines. In milk packaging machine, buffer tank is there. To detect the level of this milk, we can use our level sensor. Curd filling machines, jam filling machine is there, food powder packaging machine, syrup filling machines. So I think all of you having the contacts of OEM, this type of manufacturer, then you can suggest our level sensors to detect the level. Syrup filling machines, body lotion filling packaging machine, that is the cosmetic industries, shampoo filling packaging machines, cheese packaging machine, especially for dairy industries, CIP system. In CIP, each and every Baumer sensor we can supply. Resin mixing machine, that is the resin and hardener, that's the UO's mixing is there, converting machines, they are using this type of mixing machine, or some SPMs also using this type of products. So in that cases, we can supply our sensors to detect the level of the resin and hardener. This is the adhesive media, even though it is very sticky media, our level sensor works very properly. Glue dispensing machine is there. Dryer and protection application, earlier we have discussed for dairy industry. So number of applications we can supply our level sensors to detect the media. If you have any query, you can raise your hand or you can discuss with us. And no any question, then we can close this session. Thank you everyone for participating in this webinar.